All right, everybody, it is time for another episode. If you haven't already, you can check out our trade calculator over on 60strading.com, or you can join us 60strading.com. If you're looking for the actual tools that we use and stuff, we also have those over at 60strading.com. Just like on the tools, we currently trading on Blowfin, and all the trades that we was calling out on the last episode where we saying that altcoins could be taking off. Well, guess what? That's what we're doing. We seen yesterday. So when we called it, that was on Wednesday. We called out saying, "Hey, this is going to be the bottom area and stuff," for the simple reasons that the targets I was looking at got hit. Then yesterday, I notified the Discord. I didn't do a video and stuff, but I did notify the Discord, and I'm like, "Hey, we're going to be seeing the markets going back up now. We've hit that little bottom area. We're going to see another pushback to the upside. We're going to create a reversal candle on." Like the XRP and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. Bitcoin, it stopped, didn't go down farther. It came down to where we wanted to. That red line that was calling down to that 75, or corrections, we actually came down to that $74,952. So right in the target area. Next day, yesterday, we sat there sideways. I told everybody in the Discord, let's see, I got it right over here. For Bitcoin, it was a little bit controversial and stuff that it could stay sideways or it could see another leg down, but we stayed sideways right there. And since we held, now we're pushing back to the upside. So we're looking for more upsides here. This is where I'm looking for that 82,000 up to the actual order block we got up here at that $83,816 up to the $84,267. Now, that's what we're targeting right now. That's our first little target. Let's go over Ethereum. So Ethereum created that reversal candle I was looking for. So Bitcoin didn't really show it. Bitcoin still shows that it's going to wind up pulling up, possibly hitting that 82 thousand area and pulling back. And that could be the part where we wind up seeing it let loose. Because look, if you notice, Ethereum's already dropped down here. If I look at XRP, we already dropped down as well. All of them's dropped down, but right here, look at Bitcoin. It pulled down about halfway, and now it's pulling back up. This might be where we push back up, and then this one drops, holds, and we take off. So just keep an eye on that. Anyways, back on Ethereum here. So this is where we're looking at the next big market spot is up at that. We're gonna call it $2,611 area. So we're looking for us to push up in there, and then have a little bit of a pullback before we continue up towards our daily at that $2,945 area. So we're going to be pushing up towards that 3,000 for Ethereum. That would be the next kind of targets I'm looking for the upside. First we got to hit our yellow, blue, then went to pink, and we'll pass the pink a little bit, hit that order block, and we'll have another reversal and stuff. So be looking for that. We'll do another actual full detailed update tomorrow. So make sure you're already subscribed, following, and ready to catch all that info. I'll be dropping updates throughout the day in Discord as I see them. XRP, one of our favorites, created that reversal candle. We held sideways there, just like I was saying. Let's see. Uh, we held the $34.67 low from yesterday as well. This is what I'm reading in the Discord here. It was perfectly. It's sitting right around the $37.20 and was looking for either a little bit of a push up or a solid hold here to form a reversal candle on today's close. That's exactly what we did. So exactly what I called, exactly what we did. Now here we are with the new daily candle, the new monthly candle, and we are starting to see it push to the upside. So we created a little bit of what I want to call a slingshot on the daily or a continuation to the upside. Now looking at it, the weekly was already here, ready to go. So that's where we're taking off for the weekly. And it also is get us to where we're going to start being on the upsides for the monthly as well. So here we are, did a little sideways, and now it's time to push to the upside. So we're going to start seeing those upsides that we do have. And the next target I would be looking for XRP would be up here, $1.74, $1.78, $1.80 area. As we continue to start pushing our way back to the upside. So that I am going to do one more. I ain't got as much time today. I'm a little late on this update, but however, I am going to look at one that I did look at because, like, I called out for Axel, Ondo, and all these other ones here and stuff on that last video. You can check it and stuff. I've got it in on an Axel. I'm up over 100 and something percent on Axel. Ondo, I'm up on pretty much all of these right now as I've called those out already. But somebody asked me about the Zebek in the Discord. You know, is it a good time to get in it? You know, is it too late? I mean, you can still get into Zebek. There could be some pullback. Let's see. See, we had that one there. Already nailed that. It's possible we may see the pink line down here again. So the 0.003381 would be a possible target that we could hit. And then we'll have to continue back up and hit the higher spot up here, this pink line, 003507. Let me see. We could see that. Oh yeah, yeah. We can see it pull back down and stuff. So yes, you can see a possibilities of a, where's it at here? Takes me a second to remember where my markers are. Anyways, we can see a pullback that could hit this little order block here on the 5-minute. So you'd be looking at the 0.003401 down to the 0.003390 area. So just down below the blue line there, tapping that for continuation to the upside. Is that right? No? Looks like we may have already tapped that and pushed off. Okay, so scratch, you know what? Scratch that. I was wrong on that. I'm okay being wrong on that one right there because I didn't look at that lower low that had already been created there. So here's your next target. So you'd be looking at the yellow line, 0.003418. That would be tapping into this order block, which is at 0.003417 down to 0.003401. So yes, we could see another little pullback down to our yellow line area here on the 5-minute, and that will give us another continuation towards this up here to hit that 15-minute pink line again. And we're going to continue to push on up as this thing is wanting to climb. So be looking for that as well. So that would be another good little entry spot right down in there. All righty. Well, not there, but there. But that's all we got for Zebek. That's all we're going to have to do for the cryptos for today. Tomorrow I'll give a good long breakdown and we'll start going over the entire list of cryptos. We'll do an actual Hello Crypto update tomorrow. We're not really worried about the other ones for, on the weekend. We will look at this one right here for oil. So we actually wound up breaking this and entering into the upper order block, and now it's pushing back down again. So, once it broke that, which technically it came down, I was up in profit. I took a profit because I moved my stop loss down. So when it came back and tapped it, I took a profit. It rode up, and I hadn't been paying attention, or I would have got back in when it got into this upper order block. Man, that'd been beautiful to get into that and ride that and back down there, but we missed that part of it. That's okay. I mean, I could still get into it, but it's Friday. I ain't worried about it. We're already up in all our cryptos, and I'm already up in the New Zealand dollar as well. So we'll catch you in the next one. God bless. Take care. And if you haven't already, join the Discord, 60strading.com.